On any given day, I love a steak that's flavorful, super tender, crispy on the outside, and all the things. Today I'm hooking up some pan-seared steaks to tickle your fancy and alter your already created menu. You're welcome, and let's go. I'm starting off with ribeye and filet mignon steaks and legitimately salivating already. I mean, legitimately. I'm adding olive oil, freshly ground black pepper, and pink Himalayan salt. That is it. Using the back of my tongs, I'm rubbing all of that into the steaks, flipping these baddies over and doing the same thing on the other side. Olive oil, pepper, salt, rub, done. I have a large skillet on high heat, and to that I'm adding 2 tablespoons of good quality butter. I'm gonna let that butter become brown and toasty before I make my next move. First up is the ribeye because this motherfella is thick and needs some time to brown and cook and all the things. The ribeye is gonna cook for 3 to 5 minutes on the first side, and then I'm gonna flip them over and do the same thing all over again. When the ribeye has cooked for a couple of minutes on the second side, I'm gonna add the filet mignon and get the crispiness party going for that guy too. Get close, fellas, you're friends. With both steaks toasty and crispy on the outside, it's time to place these guys in a 500-degree oven to finish cooking. These babies are gonna cook for about 5 minutes, and then, just listen to that sizzle. I feel like a true baddie right now. I'm gonna let these guys rest in the pan for 8-ish minutes, then transfer them to a plate to finish their meditation session. This will give the pan time to cool enough so that I can use it on my glass top without angering anything. The leftover juices are still in the pan, and to that I'm adding 2 tablespoons of butter along with 8 ounces of sliced mushrooms and bringing everyone together like we're at a froyo social. After these fun guys, you guys see what I did there? Guys, this is serious, get it together. Okay, so after these guys have cooked for 3 or so minutes, I'll add 3 to 4 large garlic cloves that I've lightly crushed. I'm leaving them whole so that I can pick them out later. But right now they're gonna lend their flavor to these mushrooms and all that delicious butter, and it will be the Travis and Courtney of the food world. As if this pan isn't already popping with layers of flavor, I'm adding even more with 2 sprigs of rosemary. Yep, rosemary. To finish these guys off, I'm adding another tablespoon of butter along with a 1/4 cup of white wine, letting that cook off for a minute, and then it's go time. Did I say go? I meant pause. Pause time to slice up these steaks and plate them up like the royalty that they are. So I'm slicing against the grain to keep things real tender-like. Just trust me on this. And just look at that coloring. This is premium cheffery at its finest. The knife goes through these guys like butter. They're tender, they're cooked to perfection, and I cannot wait for mouth to meat steak. With the steak sliced and plated all pretty, it's time to top them with the buttery mushrooms, smashed garlic, and tipsy rosemary. I'm about to take it all back. This is the Travis and Courtney of the food world. To seal the deal like a big binding contract, I'm hitting this magic with some wild garlic finishing salt like a true professional and standing back to admire my work. I made mine with oven crisp sweet potatoes and green beans, but I'm happy to eat steak and steak alone. Go make this and tell your friends you're the mastermind behind this magic. I won't tell.